What's up everybody and welcome back to another video. So today we're taking a look at a wireless video transmission system that was sent to me by Hollyland. This is their Mars 300 and it can transmit video up to 300 feet from your camera. But the real question is, what would anybody actually do with something like this? Maybe something like that. Let's go check out a few unconventional use cases. So let's say it's a beautiful day outside, but you still got to get your game on. I swear I haven't played an Xbox game in over a year that didn't have to update every time I opened it. Alright, so I don't actually play that many games. Sue me. But you can't really play any further because the Xbox controller is already nearly at its limits. But so what of this 300-foot range? I'm gonna need a longer lens. So how's the range on this thing? Well, this is how we're gonna find out. It's kind of trippy. Let's walk back and see if we ever lose range. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more first. The autofocus is acting weird, but that was about 300 feet. So this wireless transmission system could be very good if you just like carrying monitors around for fun. Wouldn't you say? Oh, this is ridiculous. But how's it do through walls? Let's go find out. We have got it set up here on the A7 III, and we have got a much more reasonable solution than the computer monitor here. One small complaint that I do have about this is that they didn't include any HDMI cords. That's why I've got this gigantic chunky one here on this monitor. So let's go down a few rooms and see if the signal ever cuts out just because there's walls in the way. Now I can get about 4 walls in the way and then I can go outside. So let's see how it does. 1 wall, we still have a connection. 2 walls, we still have a connection. 3 walls, we're still good. Let's take it outside. All right, we still have a connection. What the heck? How can I block this thing? Let's see. Let's go behind our cars. See if we can't lose the connection. Oh, we lost it. All right. So about a half a car. Oh, now it's back. Behind the car. Still doing okay. Oh, there we go. Now we move back over here. And it's back. So I suppose that all things considered, it does a pretty good job. You should be able to set this thing up anywhere on set and still get some kind of connection. You kind of really have to have a bunch of stuff in the way to not get any signal anymore. So the range test and the signal strength test, it passed with flying colors. All right, so let's take a quick look at this thing and see what it's all about. You get the divisor, the transmitter, the divisor. You get the devices, which is the transmitter and the receiver, of which the transmitter has got an HDMI in as well as an HDMI loop out. So you can go out of this and then back into another monitor on the camera. So the camera operator or focus puller can be looking right on camera, and then the director can be viewing it from further away, or the focus puller can be the one viewing it from a stationary position so they're not running around being in the way with the camera. You've got a DC in on both the transmitter and the receiver. It only came with 1 wired adapter though, so you can only power 1 at a time unless you buy it separately. You have got a 1/4-20 thread on the bottom there, as well as a small mount to put a 1/4-20 thread on the front side of it. It only came with 1 of these adapters though, so you're going to have to be picky about which one you put it on. The receiver here has got 2 HDMI outs, so you can run to 2 separate screens if you want to. I don't exactly know why you'd want to do that, but certainly there is a reason. Maybe 1 for the director, 1 for the focus puller. Who knows? The world is your oyster with this thing. It's got a USB port, which is for upgrade only, no power through that. And this has got the same USB port upgrade slot as well. It's got a pair button and a channel button. The pair button you click and hold that and it'll link the 2 devices together. They will automatically search for each other and pair. Pressing the channel button will switch your channel so you can have multiple sets of these things running in parallel without them interfering with one another. There's also a OSD button, which you press and hold on the receiver. It'll bring up all the Wi-Fi information, the channel, the signal strength, the lost frames and the lost percentage, as well as the version number for the whole system. It comes with 5 antennas, 2 for the transmitter, 2 for the receiver, and 1 spare just in case you break it. It's got a nice little switch for turning it on and off, so you don't have to worry about accidentally pushing a button. It is an actual toggle switch, which is kind of neat. I don't exactly know how robust that would be, but these things are very well made, completely out of aluminum. The battery tray on the back is plastic, but it looks like it's pretty easily replaceable, so I wouldn't be too worried about that breaking. It takes your standard Sony FN batteries, NP batteries, just like so many other camera devices do, so you will be ready to power these things up without an issue. So really, that's all there is to say about this thing. I am very impressed with the build quality. I haven't had a chance to really put it through a lot of use, but every time I have used it, it's set up flawlessly. It takes about 30 seconds to a minute to initially connect once you first power it on. And there is no readout for the channel, so you don't exactly know what channel you're on. But pressing and holding the pair button on both the transmitter and the receiver will remedy that, and they will automatically find each other and connect. If you guys are interested in grabbing something like this, I think this goes for about $400, maybe $300. I'll put the price right here. And definitely check Hollyland out. If you haven't heard of them, they sell much, much higher end. They sell one of these that'll go up to 3,000 feet. What? If you can give me some example of who would want to use that, maybe if your cameraman's in a helicopter, the director's on the ground, that might make sense. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you like this video, give it a like, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. I don't know. I forget how to do outros. I need to do more videos. Oh well. See you guys.